And here we go, folks. We are ready for some softball action here on the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel. No opening credits or anything. We're getting straight into this. Had some technical difficulties starting up the pregame here at Ohlone, but all good now, and we are ready to go here for some softball. First pitch is just seconds away, and here it comes. It looked like they're an off-speed pitch, maybe a slider off the hand of Emma Ham, our starting pitcher this afternoon. It's a first pitch strike at 3:05 p.m. Emma Ham now kicks and deals. That is a changeup that just misses the zone there from Emma Ham. And fans, welcome to Monterey Peninsula versus Ohlone College Renegades here on the Fremont campus. Softball action live on the Ohlone Broadcasting YouTube channel. The first batter was number 6, Walker, and it is off the left field fence on her 1-1 delivery that was shot out to left field. Ashley doing a good job to get it back into the zone, or back into the infield, but it's a double, leadoff double for Walker. And now batting is going to be Olivia Calvidi. And Calvidi awaits. It's a riser from Emma Ham that misses the zone. Let's go with your defensive alignment real quick for the Renegades. From left to right in the outfield, it's going to go Becknell, Chen, and Emmanuel. And for Emma, 1-0, just misses the zone there, 2-0. Infield alignment from left to right, Corona, Docena, Knight, and Carnes. Bowden is in the squat and putting down the signs, and Emma Ham throwing the pitches. Emma with a pitch back inside for a strike there. And now with the 2-1, it bounces to the plate. Makes the count now. Makes the count now 3-1. And
person put up 3-1.
With the 3-1, here comes inside. It's a riser that misses the zone.
No worries.
And let's talk about the pitch types that Emma Ham has. She has a fastball, changeup, rise ball, curveball, screwball, and slurve. You're going to see high 50s from her to low 30s. Good velocity, good range for her. She's got 2 runners on here with no out. It's a fastball on the first delivery there to our new batter. In there for a strike. Alicia Mendez is the batter. Now the 0-1. Bounces to the plate, and it's 1-1. I just quickly want to state real quick, folks, I'm not in the, not 100% today. Kind of dealing with a slight cold that should hopefully go away in the next couple of days, but less energy from me today. 1-2 is fouled off to the left side, and also my voice isn't as strong as I would hope, but I did sing the national anthem, funny enough, so that also doesn't help with the voice strength, but I'll mention it once and move on. Also, we do not have statistics for the Lobos. They are 14-1 on the season. That's all we know about them. They do not have statistics online on their website. This is a comebacker back to Emma. She fields it perfectly, goes to third for 1, back to first, just not in time. But well played there on the comebacker by Emma Ham to get the first out and get the lead runner. And there is now 1 out. The Renegades potentially a ground ball away here from getting themselves out of this jam. Here now is Sarah Ellerton. And start Ellerton. And her 0-0 just misses the zone, and it is 1-0. The Renegades had a game yesterday against Chabot College, and it ended 9-1 Renegades. 1-0 just misses the zone, and it's 2-0. And the Renegades in their last 4 games now, they are 3-2 as a team. and playing very, very well. As a matter of fact, Emma Ham's father said after our last broadcast that they found their identity, and I highly agree with that statement. I feel like that this team has found their identity, and they are playing a lot better. And it also helps that the injuries are hopefully out of the way at this point. Hopefully we won't have any more injuries. All the players that were hurt at the beginning of the year now in and settled in. Here comes the 3-1 from Emma. Just missed the zone, and she'll walk the bases loaded.
You got it, Em!
Lindsay Elentero is batting now from Pacific Grove High School. 5'7" shortstop outfield combination. Right-handed across the board. Her 0-0 is in there for a strike. She's a sophomore this semester. Or this year, rather. This semester. Now with the 0-1, Emma Ham. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss there from Elentero. And Elentero now down 0-2. And Emma Ham working her way through this. Here comes the 0-2. It's a fastball, just missed the mark on the outside corner. And so Emma hitting her spots early here. Looking for the 1-2. Goes inside. Just missed again. She's got herself some good location to start off this game, and I'm going to knock on wood again. 2-2. Now coming home. She gets a sign from Bowden. Here it comes home. It's a fastball popped straight up in the infield. Karina calling everybody up, and she makes the play. So there are now 2 out in the inning.
Go, Em!
Here now is Sabrina Lopez. She's the number 6 hitter this afternoon, playing at second base. Sabrina awaits the 0-0. Breaker in there for a strike. A very, very low pitch. Just at the knees there. Now Emma with her 0-1. Here comes home. Good spot from Ham, and
Nice.
runner at first base getting a little bit too far off the bag there. Courtney able to prop up and throw. No out though, but good intuition there from Courtney. Almost had that pickoff play right there of Sarah Elentera. The 1-1 swung on and missed there. And ooh, indeed, that was a nice pitch there from Emma.
Nice.
So now Emma in the driver's seat, 1-2. Here it comes home. It is lined to the left side. Corona on the hot corner makes the play. And so the Renegades will strand all 3 runners. None will come across to score. And we will head into the bottom end of the first inning. We'll have lineup and defensive alignment for you afterwards, as well as the pitcher right after this break. You're listening to Ohlone Softball Action live on the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
I tell my son, I love you every single day. Now, my dad has never said that to me. Not because he doesn't love me, but because culturally it wasn't comfortable for him. Now that he's a grandfather, he says, I love you to my son every time he sees him. My advice to all the fathers out there, forget the cultural restrictions. They grow up way too fast for you to waste even a single precious moment.
And we are back here in the Renegades finding a way to work their way out of the jam defensively with bases loaded and none out. Emma Ham coming through with a nice play on, or there was actually 2 on with no out rather, and a nice play on a comebacker, able to get a force out at third. Bases got loaded from then on. And Emma with 2 really great pitches, able to get an infield pop up and a fly or a line drive back over to Corona, and Corona with a great awareness there to make the play. Camille Schmitz is going to be pitching this afternoon. Do not have any stats on any of the bats or fielders for the Lobos. And stepping in now is going to be Keely Chen, batting at .420 to start this game. .532 on base, .480 slugging, 5 RBIs, 11 walks, and 4 strikeouts. She has a triple and a double on the season as her 0-0 misses the zone from Schmitz, and the count is now 1-0. And I imagine for the Renegades, they would probably love to get ahead early here as the 1-0 is fouled off to the right side. And you know, it would be ultimate confidence here. You just won a big game yesterday. Now you stranded the bases loaded the day after against a really good team. And now to try and even just get a one-run lead early would be something great for your confidence. 1-1, fouled off to the left side. And Keely now behind in the count, 1-2. Here's your lineup for the Renegades. It's going to go Keely, Ari, Emma, Bella, Courtney, Tulsa, Karina, Ashley B, and Ashley E. 1-2, bounces to the plate. Count now 2-2. Ari is designated hitter today. Now 2-2, here it comes home. Swing and a miss there from Keely, and that's how the day is going to start for the Renegades. Here now is Ari Fuentes. And Ari awaiting her 0-0. Here it comes. It's a slider that finds the zone there for a strike. On the outer half of the plate, Ari Fuentes batting from the right side. Here comes her 0-1, trying to lay down a bunt, but the pitch was well outside for a ball. And Ari trying to lay down another bunt. And it goes foul, and it's 1-2 now. So now with the 1-2, Ari. Here comes home. Swing and a miss there from Ari. 2 out now in the inning. And here now is our resident cover athlete, Miss Emma Ham. And Emma batting at .347 to start this game with a .407 on base and a .469 slugging, 12 RBIs on the season. And her 0-0 just misses the zone. It is 1-0. Emma from Hayward's Mount Eden High School. Pitcher, first baseman combination. Right-handed across the board, freshman. As her 1-0 hits the zone there for a strike. So now at the 1-1, Emma waits. Here it comes. It's a rise ball that misses the zone. And Emma now in the countdown 2-1. Here comes home from Schmitz. On the ground to the right side. Through the infield for a base hit. And Emma Ham able to work her way aboard. And that is the first base hit and first Ohlone College base runner. And here comes a dangerous bat in the form of Bella Corona. Corona batting at 300 to start this game, on base at 364 and slugging at 360, 12 driven in, and she has 3 doubles on the season. Here comes the 0-0 home. It's a bender that just missed the zone, 1-0. It's well outside and low, so not even just missed the zone. That definitely missed the zone. The 1-0, here it comes home. Bounces to the plate. And it gets behind the catcher, Olivia, but she's able to get back to it before Emma was able to even think about moving up 60 feet. Schmitz now having trouble finding the zone. Got to try and find it here. 2-0. Here it comes. On the ground to the right side again for a base hit. So Emma will go to second. Bella will set up camp at first. And here now is the most dangerous Renegade bat in the form of Courtney Bowden, who had herself a home run yesterday, one of 2 home runs hit by the Renegades. It was her and Tulsa Carnes. And funny enough, they're back-to-back with each other. Tulsa Carnes on deck, and Courtney, with the wind pushing out just ever so slightly to left field, would love to try and find something in left field to drive home a run. Her 0-0 is in there for a strike.
Not yours, hon.
Now with the 0-1, here it comes. Schmitz kicks and deals. Courtney able to somehow get it and grounds it to the left side, and the throw back to first is bobbled by the first baseman, and Courtney is able to beat it out. And she was running so hard that she collapsed that first base over there. Hopefully, stay up, Courtney. We got money on you.
Come on, babe.
And so that will be officially scored in E5, I would imagine. That's how I'm going to score it. And so Tulsa now up. And first pitch is on the outside corner, 1-0. And Carnes this season batting at 333, on base of 417, and slugging at 595. She has 2 home runs on the season. It's the 1-1 in there for a strike.
You got this, Tulsa. Come on, babe. Settle in. You got this. Just move them around, babe.
And Tulsa trying to either find some grass or find a gap. Anything here. 1-1 inside, and a strike called on the pitch. Ugh. That's all I'm going to say there. Ugh. And Julie Marshall really not happy there with that call. She goes out of her way to voice her discontent with that call. Now that is over with. It's 1-2 now, and Tulsa's got to fight to survive here and try to find a way to get on base and keep the line moving. 1-2, here it comes. Popped straight up in foul territory and out of play. On deck is going to be Karina Del Sena. She would love an opportunity to hit, because that would mean that somebody has scored in this inning. 1-2, here it comes. It was a bouncer to the plate that Tulsa was able to somehow get a piece of, and she stays alive in the at-bat. 1-2 still. And Julie Marshall calls for time. Now Tulsa, after getting her instructions from Julie Marshall, steps back into the box. 1-2. And here it comes from Schmitz. It's on the ground to the left side. It's weakly hit. The third baseman has it, throws it to first in time for the out. And so the Renegades will have bases loaded stranded as they once dealt on the Lobos. Both teams with 4 runners left on to start this game. And the score remains 0-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds after this break.
Hey guys, it's me, Isabella Gomez, filling in for Smokey Bear because he's got more to say than just...
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Like, if you're outside enjoying a barbecue, don't let a hamburger distract you from fire safety. Make sure you aren't dumping your hot coals or ashes onto the ground because that could start a wildfire. So take wildfire prevention serious and let's save the world one day at a time. Juntos con Smokey Bear, podemos hacerlo. Go to smokeybear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
All right, and we are back, folks, here on the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel. You are listening to Ohlone College softball action live from the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel. And the infield having a little conference, so is the outfield. Everybody talking to each other here. And I have to imagine, even though they stranded the bases loaded, I have to feel pretty confident about how that first inning went. On both sides of the spectrum, they were able to strand the Lobos with bases loaded. And so let's see what's going to happen here in this top end of the second inning as Emma Ham kicks and deals. Looked like a fastball that just barely missed the zone there, 1-0. Batter is Camille Schmitz, our starting pitcher this afternoon, as she takes inside, and it just misses the zone, so it's 2-0. Schmitz. No data on her whatsoever. On the roster sheet is the 2-1 called a strike there, or the 2-0 called a strike there, and it's 2-1. Emma now getting ready, kicks and deals, bounces to the plate, 3-1. 7, 8, and 9 due up for the Lobos here in this top end of the second. Now Schmitz with her 3-1. Here it comes. Pops straight up and fouled back to the screen. 3-2 now. So now with the 3-2, here it comes home. Rise ball, swing and a miss there. And the first strikeout for Emma Ham. And that was a beauty off the right hand of Emma Ham.
Keep going, Emma.
And here now is Alexandra Tejeda. Funny enough, as the 0-0 is in there for a strike. I don't ever get to really ask this, but I saw Tejeda before the game, and I made sure to make it a point to ask her how to pronounce her name. I knew it, but I just wanted to ask, of course, because you always want to make sure you're pronouncing names right. It's the most important part of this job. 0-1 was swung on and missed by Ale, and now her 0-2 is coming home. Here it comes. Line to the right side, a diving play by Lillian, but can't quite make it. And Emmanuel almost had a chance there to try and throw out Tejeda, but she was able to beat it out. So it's a base hit. So good 0-2 swing in action there from Tejeda. And here now is the number 9 hitter, Gabby Rodriguez. Gabrielle from San Benito High School, a righty-righty freshman, as her 0-0 was too high, and the Renegades playing their infield perfectly there on that bunt, as it was a bunting attempt from Rodriguez that she pulled back, and Tulsa Carnes moving up to try and cover the bunt. Lillian going over to cover first base as the 1-0 in there for a strike.
Good job, Em.
Count now is 1-1. Here comes the 1-1 now. It's a rise ball that has popped straight up. Docena calling the entire way for it and records this second out. So now back to the top of the order here with Walker. And Walker, who is playing in center field this afternoon. She is from Dr. E.P. Scarlett High School. Never actually heard of that. It's the first time I'm ever hearing that name before. 0-0 misses the zone, 1-0. She is a 5'5" righty-righty sophomore. Utility outfielder in center field, like I said before, for today's game. And her 1-0 in there for a strike. Emma Ham now starting to get a little bit loose. 1-1 now. Here it comes home. Foul back to the screen. 1-2. So now with the 1-2, Emma kicking and dealing. Here it comes. A fastball that is flared and fouled to the right side. In my peripheral vision over there on the left, I see Kyle Olympia and Will Lindbergh walking from the equipment room back up to presumably practice. I think the baseball team is practicing. They don't have another game until next Tuesday. Lucky guys. Swing and a miss there from Walker, and Emma Ham getting two big strikeouts here in this top end of the second. We'll head to the bottom end of the second. Due up, Karina Docena, Ashley B, and Ashley E. We'll be back in 30 seconds after this break.
I tell my son, I love you every single day. Now, my dad has never said that to me. Not because he doesn't love me, but because culturally it wasn't comfortable for him. Now that he's a grandfather, he says, I love you to my son every time he sees him. My advice to all the fathers out there, forget the cultural restrictions. They grow up way too fast for you to waste even a single precious moment.
And here we are, folks. Welcome back to the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel. This is Armando Galan. You are listening to Ohlone College softball action live from the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel. It's been a good one so far, even though we have no score. Both teams playing pretty well so far. The Renegades got two strikeouts, two huge strikeouts from Emma Ham, and had the bases loaded in the bottom end of the first inning. They're looking for similar fortunes that will result in runs scored here in the bottom end of the second inning. And in order to do so, they are calling upon
Hey guys, it's me as a
Karina Docena to get the rally started here. She will be leading off here. And Docena batting at .290 to start this game, on base of .353 and slugging at .355. Here comes her 0-0. In there for a strike on the outer half of the plate. And Docena batting from the right side batter's box.
No doubt. I'm attack. Let's go. Attack, kid. Get it.
Here comes the 0-1 now. Rise ball that just misses the, misses the zone. 1-1.
Come on, CJ.
And Docena now awaiting her 1-1. Gets extended on the outer half there, was able to foul it off to the right side. 1-2. And so now with the 1-2, Docena, got to try and protect here. Takes inside, and it barely missed her. And that probably would have hit her somewhere near the face, and definitely get out of the way of that one. We need you here. 2-2. Here it comes. Karina couldn't stay back far enough, but it looks like it's flared out in the infield. Looked like it might have gotten down there with the infielders playing some deep depth, but the shortstop, Elantero, able to range all the way back over to make the play there on the pop fly.
Hit ball, Ash. Just do it. Come on, Ash.
So here now is Ashley B. And Becknell so far this season batting at 304. 304 across the board for the Renegades. Or for Becknell. She's got 3 RBIs. That's something I was talking to her about, and she says that must be a misprint. I know for a fact I've been walked at least once this season. I'm like, you know what? I agree. I think you have been walked at least a few times. Her 0-0 misses the zone, 1-0. On deck is going to be Ashley Emmanuel, and then top of the order from there for the Renegades. Becknell now awaiting her 1-0 from Schmitz. Here it comes. It's a slider that... Actually, that was a rise ball that slid out of the zone as well. 2-0. So now with the 2-1, Schmitz kicks and deals, bounces to the plate, 3-1. 3-0 rather, not 3-1. I don't know why I got the 1 there. And now Schmitz getting talked to by her catcher, Olivia. As it seems that Schmitz has completely almost lost the zone. And she had to throw a lot of pitches in order to get out of the jam in the bottom end of the first with the Renegades putting the bases loaded. So I would imagine she probably does not want to get into another jam here. And I would be surprised here if Ashley swings away at all 3-0 with all 3 pitches not even touching the zone. 3-0, miss it. No, strike called. Late strike call there. So count now 3-1. And now's the time to do whatever you want. Be aggressive or lay one off. 3-1 laid off, and it is just in the zone on the outside corner. 3-2. Becknell. Now I got to try and protect here. 3-2. Full count. Here it comes home. Slider swung on and missed on the outside corner. And that is the second out of the inning. And here now is the two-way athlete import, the utility player Ashley Emmanuel, batting at 263, 364 on base, and 316 slugging. Her first pitch, low and outside for a strike. And now with the 0-1, Schmitz awaits here. Here it comes now. On the outer half, misses the zone. And Ashley Emmanuel, who in the wintertime was shooting hoops, now here in the spring and summertime, swinging at a green softball. Here it comes now, the 1-1, flared to the right side for a base hit. And it's worth noting that Ashley Emmanuel has never played softball at any level besides Pee Wee. That is her words exactly. And I mean, sometimes I have a hard time believing that because she can handle the bat. on base again here, and it seems that every game I've seen so far, she's done something with the bat that I'm like, you can handle the bat. So we're back to the top of the order here with Keely Chen.
Oh wait, I'm not the book. You need the book? Two? Alright, cool. You said 2, right? Alright.
And so now Keely Chen gonna stand in. 0 for 1 on the afternoon. Her 0-0 bounces to the plate, 1-0. Keely, who is a lefty-righty combo. And she throws left-handed. She hits, her 1-0 well outside for a ball. She throws right-handed, hits left-handed, just like me. But guess what? She's actually good at the sport. So there's that, you know. I wasn't. I never was. So here comes the 2-0. Well outside again. 3-0. And so now with the 3-0, Keely awaits. Here it comes. In there for a strike on the outer half, lower outer half. And that's where Schmitz has been living so far. Outer half a lot, getting a lot of swing and miss on the outer half.
I used to be going to work at this time.
Keely, now with the 3-1. Swings at a pitch that went inside on her. And just misses it there, 3-2. Now here comes the 3-2. Keely takes on the outside corner, ball 4. 2 runners on now, and here comes Ari Fuentes.
Hey, I'm already in my Little League dad pose, bro. You yell more. Just you in the picture, man. Just like this.
And Fuentes, who has 5 RBIs on the season.
Capitalize. Capitalize on that, huh?
Getting some instructions now from Julie Marshall. And she is going to be flexed out for Lillian Knight. So Lillian going to get her first at bat of this game. Let's talk about her season so far. Lillian still batting under 100, but she's been putting a lot of work into her swing. We talked about it off the air a lot, especially yesterday. And
Let's go, Lil!
And Lillian expressed to me that she's got a lot of confidence in some of the work that she's been putting in practice and really wants to show it in game. This is your golden opportunity right here. Lillian Knight with 2 runners on. Her 0-0 in there for a strike. Low right at the knees there for a strike on a breaker. 0-1 now. And Schmitz kicks and deals. Here it comes. Lillian pops it up to left field. Medium distance, left fielder ranging all the way over for the final out. And you have to think that was a pretty good shot there on a pitch that gave her fits inside. On a windy day, what would have that been? But good swing off of Lillian, just can't find any grass. We'll be back in 30 seconds after this break with top of the 3rd inning action.
Where's your emergency?
Everyone's on their way. What happened? Your friend's not breathing.
And here we go, folks. We are back with more softball action live from the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel. 2, 3, and 4 due up for the Lobos of Monterey Peninsula. The 0-0 misses the zone to our next batter, Olivia. And Olivia, who went to Monterey High School. Her 1-0 in there for a strike. 1-1 the count. And so now with the 1-1, here comes home. Just misses the zone on a great pitch there from Emma Ham. 2-1. Ham now with her 2-1. It is popped up to left field and deep. Becknell ranging all the way over in foul territory. Couldn't quite range the entire way to get it. Good hustle from her, but it just falls just a step in front of her.
Can you sing the baby lyrics for me?
But on the bright side, that's just a long strike 2. Count now 2-2. Here it comes home. Rise ball misses the zone. 3-2. Three-2 now. Emma Ham, fastball, popped up to left field. Ashley ranging in to make the play. There's now 1 out in the inning. Alicia Mendez now up to bat. And now with the 0-0, here it comes home. Rise ball just missed the zone. 1-0. So now 1-0. Here comes home. Rise ball again. Misses the zone. 2-0. So now with the 2-0, Emma Ham got to try and find the zone here. She kicks and deals. Well outside, 3-0. Now Bella gonna come over, give her a high five, and start grounding up the mound with her. And that's a mound that has been giving Julie Marshall and Coach Erm a very, very tough time. Here's the 3-0, misses the zone. So a 4-pitch walk there by Emma Ham. She's kicking the dirt. Here now is Ellerton. And Ellerton takes a rise ball that misses the zone. 1-0. Emma. Got to try and find the zone now. Here comes her 1-0. Inside. Just missed the zone there. So now Emma trying to find a way to get settled in again. She's been doing a great job thus far. Here comes her 2-1. It's a bunt and a throwback to first on a steal. The throwback to second now in time for the out. And so they had the runner Mendez caught in a jam down the first baseline and Courtney Bowden throw it to first. So Mendez. 3.
All right, thank you.
Mendez broke off of first, trying to go to second. Tulsa threw it to second to Karina, who was covering to get the second out there on the play. And pitch was called a ball. The 3-0 in there for a strike. 3-1 now to Ellerton. Fouled off to the left side, and heads up, third base coach. You got a softball coming your way, and I don't imagine you want to wear that thing. So after the foul ball, 3-2 is now the count. And the Renegades, I mean, that's the one thing we were talking about when we were saying, you know, they found their form. That was a play that, you know, early on in the season might have given them trouble. They executed it perfectly there. And the 3-2, just a little bit outside there and too high for a ball 4. So Ellerton will walk. And here now is Elentero. And Elentero takes her 0-0 that misses the zone, 1-0. So now with the 1-0, here it comes home. Fastball fouled off and caught on the ricochet there by Courtney. And we should just count those outs now. I mean, she only drops maybe 1 or 2 of those a week, and that's I'm talking practice and games. She's really good at catching them on the ricochets. 1-0, missed the zone, and thought that they had Ellerton a little bit too far out there. Good throw from Courtney. It's just that Ellerton was playing right at the perfect depth there to get back safely on that throw from Courtney. 2-1. And a breaker that just missed the zone, apparently. And Emma with a beautiful pitch there. Looked like her changeup that just missed the zone. 3-1. Here it comes home. The 3-1. Check swung. And call ball 4.
Come on, Blue. Way to take control, Blue. Way to know the count.
You got this, you in court.
And so after a third walk, the Ohlone infield is going to have a little mound visit with each other. And so far they are playing very, very well. So now the mound visit over with.
Go, Bet. You got this.
The Renegades just 1 out away here from getting out of this and getting their bats to start swinging again. So now here is Sabrina Lopez. Lopez. First pitch in there for a strike on the outer half. And that outer half has been getting called all afternoon so far. So now with the 0-1, here it comes. Line to the left side. Corona had it. And on the ricochet, Docena was able to pick it up and throw it back to third, but Corona wasn't able to step on the bag soon enough there, but well played by the Renegade infield there. If that would have gotten through the infield, it had an RBI written all over it. So as it is, it'll be scored a base hit. Here now is Schmitz with the bases loaded. Schmitz takes a fastball in there for a strike. Now with the 0-1, here it comes. Rise ball, check swung, and no swing. A throwback to third base there. Not in time for a pickoff. 1-1. Oh, they are going to call it a strike. All right, perfect. 0-2 now. The 0-2, here it comes. Outside and high. Ball 1. 1-2. Schmitz looking to try and create her own run, supporting for the Renegades, looking to try and strand the bases loaded. Here we go. 1-2. Inside, strike 3 called. And Emma Ham dealing on the mound this afternoon. We will head into the bottom end of the third. Score still is 0-0 here on the Fremont campus. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Hey guys, Isabella Gomez filling in for Smokey Bear because he's got more to say than just...
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Like, if you're outside enjoying a barbecue, don't let a hamburger distract you from fire safety. Make sure you aren't dumping your hot coals or ashes onto the ground because that could start a wildfire. So take wildfire prevention seriously and let's save the world one day at a time. Juntos con Smokey Bear, podemos hacerlo. Go to smokeybear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
And here we go, folks. We are back here on the Ohlone College Fremont campus. And leading off is going to be the beloved starting pitcher, Emma Ham. It's going to go Emma, Bella, and Courtney. And this is the part of the order that you want up in a 0-0 game. The 3, 4, and 5 hitters. And arguably some of your best bats all on deck ready to hit in this inning. Here comes your 0-0, bounces to the plate and through the catcher. Nobody on, though, so if you ever want a pass ball or a wild pitch, you definitely want it with nobody on, huh?
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
So now with the 1-0, Emma waits, here it comes, and she flares this one up to left, and left fielder there for the first out.
Go, Bella.
So here now is Bella. And Bella now awaiting her 0-0 from Schmitz. Here it comes. Takes inside. That was well too far inside there. 1-0. The 1-0, here it comes. Slider in there for a strike, 1-1.
She's a freshman.
The 1-1 fouled off to the left side and deep. That landed in the parking lot.
Come on, Bells.
Anybody knows it lands in the parking lot. That's definitely home run distance. 1-2 bounces to the plate. 2-2. So now with the 2-2, here it comes. Strike 3 call, the late strike call there.
brought me back to house.
Let's go, babe. Settle in.
And here now is Courtney Bowden.
Extra action. Read all about it.
And Courtney with the row. Here it comes. Rise ball misses the zone.
TJ got the ball taken away from him. TJ, come on, man.
So now with the 1-0, Schmidt kicks and deals. It's a bouncer to the plate, 2-0. So now 2-1, Courtney Bowden looking to try and find any way to extend the inning here. 2-0. Popped up to right field. Medium distance. Right fielder has it for the final out there. And so we will head into the top end of the fourth. Still nothing here on the Fremont campus. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Hey guys, it's me, Isabella Gomez, filling in for Smoke Bear because he's got more to say than just...
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Like, if you're outside enjoying a barbecue, don't let a hamburger distract you from fire safety. Make sure you aren't dumping your hot coals or ashes onto the ground because that could start a wildfire. So take wildfire prevention seriously and let's save the world one day at a time. Juntos con Smokey Bear, podemos hacerlo. Go to smokeybear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
All right, and we are back here on the Ohlone College Fremont campus. This is Armando Galan. You are listening to Ohlone College softball action live from the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel. We have no score here as we are in the top end of the fourth. It's been a great game so far between the 14-1 Lobos and the 5-12 Renegades. And, the Renegades, again, proving what I've been saying all season long. Their record does not show how good this team actually is. There was a point in the season where they should have been 9-6, and we do believe here that everybody believes here that this team is better than their record even remotely suggests. They should be a team above 500, and they're trying to work their hardest to get back up to that plateau, and definitely playing some great softball in this game so far. Oh, here it comes. It was an elevated fastball there in their first strike. Due up is the 8-9, and then top of the order, Tejeda batting. And she's playing at first base this afternoon. Her 0-1 in there for a strike, 0-2. So here now comes the 0-2. Rise ball misses the zone, 1-2. So now with the 1-2, here it comes home. Fastball challenge inside, fouled off to the left side. And we've had a plethora of Ohlone College athletes show up for this game already. Too many to count, but the ones that have stayed so far: Griffin Allen, Nathan Wood, Stevie Hom. 1-2, here it comes home. Flare to the right side and down for a base hit. So Tejeda able to find a way aboard there on a 1-2 count. Next batter is number 22, Gabrielle Rodriguez. So now with the 0-0, it's a bunt down the third baseline that goes foul. So now with the 0-1, Rodriguez trying to bunt again. It's a rise ball. And Courtney playing it perfectly there. Enticing Tejeda to try and move up, and she did not. She came back, and Courtney keeping it in her back pocket there. Not throwing in, risking an error. 1-1. Here it comes. Rodriguez swears up to bunt again. And it misses the zone. 2-1. The 2-1 now. Here it comes home. Inside, and it hit Rodriguez. So she will take first base. So now the Lobos with their golden opportunity that they've been waiting for. Top of the order up in Walker. And she's got 2 runners on with none out. And Julie Marshall going to come to the plate now. Or come to the mound now. And it looks like we are going to have a pitching change. As Marshall is going to talk to her girls. Let's see what's going to happen here. And nope, no pitching change. She just wanted to come in and talk to her girls. And she's got a smile on her face, and I think that there's every reason to be optimistic about, what's happening here in the Renegades playing, like I said, like I've been constantly saying so far, playing really great softball today. So I imagine she's giving her girls a pep talk, and here we go. The 0-0. It's a bunt, and Emma able to field it and throw it back to first in time for the first out. Both runners are able to move up 60 feet. So Walker gets her job done and puts both runners in scoring position here. And here now comes Olivia, the catcher. And with being in the top of the order right now and the heart of the order soon to due up, I would imagine here that the plan is to pitch to Olivia, and it is. The 0-0 in there for a strike. This is the most crucial at-bat of the game so far for either team. 4 hits for both teams. That's it. 0-1, here it comes home. And it is fouled to the right side, 0-2. Also an error committed by the Lobos.
Smart, ladies.
And so now with the 0-2, Emma kicks and deals. Here it comes. Outer half. A line drive right back to Tulsa Carnes, and she catches it. And then she throws it back to third, and it is offline. And a run is going to score. It is a throwing error on a well-made play there by Tulsa Carnes. Oh, that hurts. Does a great job able to field a line drive coming right back at her. She picks it up and throws it back to third, and the throw is offline.
1 out. 1 error. 1 error.
And the next at bat is number 9, Mendez. It's popped up to short, and that's the final out. And so the Renegades were ever so close there to retiring the side without a single run being scored. But as it is, the Lobos will take the lead 1-0, and we'll be back in 30 seconds.
I tell my son, I love you every single day. Now, my dad has never said that to me. Not because he doesn't love me, but because culturally it wasn't comfortable for him. Now that he's a grandfather, he says, I love you to my son every time he sees him. My advice to all the fathers out there, Forget the cultural restrictions. They grow up way too fast for you to waste even a single precious moment.
And we are back here on the Fremont campus of Ohlone College. Lobos versus the Renegades. It is 1-0 here, and the Lobos have to be thinking to themselves, finally on the board. It's been a grind for them, and it's been a great game from the Renegades, but it was a throwing error off the right hand of Tulsa Carnes that scored a run, and guess what? She is in the box now, and she is leading off, and this is her opportunity here to try and get a rally started, and right now would be the perfect time to do it. Tulsa Carnes, who's batting at .333 to start this game, an on base of .417, is slugging at .595, has 2 home runs on the season, and we are ready to go. Oh for 1 on the afternoon. We are in the bottom end of the 4th inning, not the top end of the 4th. And her 0-0 misses the zone, 1-0. Tulsa now with their 1-0 bounces to the plate, 2-0, able to stay back on that one. Now with the 2-1. Here it comes home. Tulsa swings and misses there at a breaker. And that just dipped right as soon as she swung it. Beautiful pitch there from Schmitz. Here now comes the 2-1. Outer half, outside, and high for a ball. On a rise ball there, it's 3-1 to Tulsa Carnes. It's Tulsa Karina and Ashley B all due up in this half of the inning. And Tulsa now, 3-1. Here it comes home. She pops this one up in foul territory, and it falls. And she was just on that one. (3-2) now, and Tulsa Carnes steps back in the box, gets settled back in, ready to go. Here comes the 3-2 home. Bounces to the plate, and she will walk. So the Renegades will have a base runner here to start this bottom end of the 4th. And now for Karina Docena's turn. She flew out in the infield in her last opportunity. And we are going to have a pinched runner in the form of Empelia Leticia Gomez at first base.
Bring her around, babe.
No, that is actually Dana Prudente. My apologies there. My peripheral vision to the right side is kind of blocked. So, not Empelia Leticia Gomez. It is Dana Prudente, the other basketball athlete on this team. And she's got good speed from what I've heard. I've heard a lot about her speed. Here we go. 0-0. Fouled off back to the screen. 0-1. Karina now with her 0-1. Awaiting from Schmitz here. Here it comes home. In there for a strike on a fastball, and that looked like the perfect pitch to do something with. Docena now. Got to try and protect. Here comes the 0-2. And it is popped straight up and fouled back to the screen. And Docena looking to try and find any possible way aboard here. Got to fight for her right to stay alive. 0-2 bounces to the plate, and Dana was stealing on the play. She steals second cleanly. So the Renegades now have a runner at second with none out. And a runner in scoring position, and Dana got a really good break off of first base there on a good lead on the steal. I would imagine here anything in the gap could definitely score her. 1-2, here it comes. Rise ball just missed the zone, 2-2. Two now to Karina Docena from Schmitz. Here it comes. And it is popped up to the right side. A jumping play by the second baseman for the first out. Steals a hit from Karina Docena.
Go, Ash.
Here now is Ashley Becknell.
Let's go.
Becknell now with her 0-0. Trying to lay down a bunt. And it goes foul. 0-1. Ash looking for any possible way here to try and either move up Dana Prudente or try to score her. And with the 0-1, here it comes. Try and lay down a bunt again. And it is right through her for a called strike. So now with the 0-2, Becknell trying to find a way here. Find any possible way. 0-2, here it comes. Swung on and missed on the outer half.
Go, Ash.
And so now here is Ashley Emanuel, who is 1 for 1 on the afternoon with a single. Looking to try and score her two-sport teammate. 0-0, here it comes. Swung on and missed. On a rise ball that was on the inner part of the plate. 0-1.
Come on, Ash.
So now with the 0-1, here it comes. Inside on a fastball strike. So now with the 0-2, Schmitz. Here it comes home. Swung on and fouled off. Count now 0-2. So now with the 0-2, Emmanuel awaiting once again from Schmitz. Here it comes. It is low and call the ball.
Way to be, Ash.
1-2. Top of the order due up for the Renegades. If they can somehow find a way to extend the inning, Keely Chen will be up. 1-2, here it comes. Inside, strike 3 called. And so the Renegades will strand another base runner. They will head into the top end of the 5th. And the score is 1-0, Lobos.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right because a few hours ago in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign. Not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
All right, folks, we are back here on the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel. Emma Ham still pitching for the Renegades. And here we go, folks. Emma kicks and deals. It's a changeup that is hit to the left side, or grounded to the left side, and Corona able to make the play there. The batter was Ellerton, so it was Ellerton, Elentero, and Lopez all due up. Here now is Elentero. So now with the 0-0, here comes home. Misses the zone, 1-0. Now with the 1-0 to Elentero. It is popped up to the left side in foul territory. Becknell ranging all the way over, and it is in and out of her glove. One and one. One and one. Here it comes home. Popped up. It's a center field. Keeley ranging all the way over for the second out. And now here is Lopez.
Like there's so much margin, like there's so much. That's it.
Sabrina Lopez playing at second base this afternoon. And she lines this one to the left side. Becknell makes the final out. And so the Renegades getting exactly what they needed. A 1-2-3 inning. Top of the order due up. Score is 1-0 Lobos.
Hey guys, it's me, Isabella Miss, filling in Smokey Bear because he's got more to say than just...
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Like, if you're outside enjoying a barbecue, don't let a hamburger distract you from fire safety. Make sure you aren't dumping your hot coals or ashes onto the ground because that could start a wildfire. So take wildfire prevention seriously and let's save the world one day at a time. Juntos con Smokey Bear, podemos hacerlo. Go to smokeybear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
And so here we are, folks. Oh my goodness. We are having technical difficulties with the sound system inside the baseball field, and so Keeley now going to start this half inning for the Renegades as the 0-0 misses the zone. It is 1-0. So now with the 1-0, Chen takes on the outside corner, strike, 1-1. And so now with the 1-1,
Is that on?
here comes home.
Yes.
Keeley fights it off inside, 1-2.
Yeah, it's on. It's on. Was that a ball?
1-2.
1-2? Okay.
And Keeley, who walked in her last opportunity, would love to try and find a way aboard here. 1-2 with none out. Schmitz now has her 1-2 grounded to the right side. Second baseman has it, throws it to first in time for the out. So 4-3 for Keeley Chen here to start this bottom end of the fourth, and it is now Ari Fuentes' turn.
Go, Larry.
And so here we go. Ari with her 0-0. It's a bender that misses the zone, 1-0. So now with the 1-0, here it comes. And it is lined and fouled to the right side by Ari Fuentes. 1-1 the count. Fuentes now with a 1-1. Here it comes. Swung on and missed on a rise ball there, 1-2.
Better with two right here. Better with two. Up 2-1.
Ari Fuentes now looking to try and find a way to get aboard. She lines this one to the right side. It is fielded by the second baseman, thrown to first. And not in time. She beats it out. An infield single for Ari Fuentes. And Lobo's coaching staff going to argue the call for just a minute. And that protest of the call, not getting the result that the Lobos coaching staff was looking for. And so Ari Fuentes aboard here on an infield single, and that really, I mean, that was a great play by the second baseman. Tejeda, sorry, it took me a minute there to find it. Tejeda, it was a great play by her, ranging all the way over. But, I mean, that looked like it was going to get into the outfield for a base hit. So here now is Emma Ham, 1-4-2 in the afternoon. And she fouls her 0-0 off to the right side, 0-1. So now with the 0-1, Emma trying to get settled in here. Schmitz kicks and deals. 0-1 fouled back to the screen. Gets a couple of oohs from the baseball guys here.
Start again.
And Emma Ham trying to stay alive here. 0-2 with 1 out. Trying to find a gap. Here it comes. Her 0-1 is low and inside. 1-2. On deck is going to be Bella Corona, who is 1 for 2 on the afternoon. And here we go. Emma, 1-2. Swung on and missed. A drop third strike. And Ari able to get back to first there in time as she got off the bag. And so here now is Emma Ham. Or Bella Corona, what am I saying? Emma Ham. Bella Corona now up. 1 for 2 in this game. And she fouled one off into the parking lot in her last attempt. Her 0-0, check swung.
Don't even ask. Never a doubt.
And the check says yes on the check swing there. The midfield umpire says yes. Count now 0-1.
Stellar angle from out there. Yeah, you can see a whole lot.
Here comes home. Bella lays off that rise ball. 1-1.
No, he's on the YouTube channel.
So now the 1-1 here comes. Fouled off to the right side by Bella.
Go it again.
So now with the 1-2, Bella trying to stay alive here. Here it comes. Fastball fouled off.
Stay on that. Stay on that. Little deep breath reset right here.
So now 1-2 again. Bella Corona trying to get a base hit here. 1-2. Inside strike 3 called. So the second time that Bella is going to go down looking here in this game. We'll head into the top end of the top end of the 6th inning. Scores 1-0 Lobos.
I tell my son, I love you every single day. Now, my dad has never said that to me. Not because he doesn't love me, but because culturally it wasn't comfortable for him. Now that he's a grandfather, he says, I love you to my son every time he sees him. My advice to all fathers out there, forget the cultural restrictions. They grow up way too fast for you to waste even a single precious moment.
We are back here on the Ohlone College Fremont campus. This is Armando Galan. You are listening to Ohlone College softball action live from the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel. So far, both teams with 1 error. The Renegades with 5 hits and no runs. And for the Lobos, 4 hits and a run. Due up in this inning, the 7, 8, and 9. Schmitz, Tejeda, and Rodriguez. We are in the top end of the 6th. And Schmitz, who's been doing a great job on the mound so far, has had a couple of strikeouts and has fooled a couple of batters looking. Trying to entice a rally here. Her 0-0 misses the zone. 1-0. And for Emma Ham, she's had herself a pretty good game thus far. 1-0, here it comes. inside, in there for a strike.
Marshall.
It's called charity.
Toss that guy. Get out of there.
Oh, yeah. Man. Hey, this is a kid's game, man.
So the 1-1, here it comes. And it's popped up and fouled to the left side.
Might have been fair.
1 and 2.
Really long strike there.
Not trying to steal any words from the guys here, but yeah, that's how you got to look at it. Long strike. 1-2, here it comes. Emma kicks and deals. And it's a breaker that grounds to the left side for a base hit. So Schmidt's able to get a board here with none out. Here now is Tejeda.
Nothing. The nose is the indicator.
I watch.
So now the 0-0 to Tejeda. Here it comes from Ham. It's a bunt and it's weakly hit. Courtney bobbles it but is able to get it on the throw there to first base. Great job by Courtney Bowden there. On the bobble, somehow able to still get the out, and that's what you call a cannon right there. Courtney Bowden showing off what she's got right there with that right hook of hers. Getting the first out. Schmitz is able to move up to second, though, but the Renegades will trade the move up with the out. Here now is Rodriguez. First pitch misses the zone, well high and outside for a ball. Top of the order due up now with Walker on deck. And the 1-0 not going to come to the plate as Rodriguez is going to get a sign from the head coach at third base. 1-0. Here it comes home. It is popped up to left field. Becknell ranging all the way over to make the play. There are now 2 out in the inning. And here comes Walker now.
Just like we practiced.
And Walker hasn't had much action in center field so far today. Watches her 0-0 delivery go really high and outside there for a ball. She's batting from the right side box. Emma now looking to try and find the zone. 1-0. Here it comes. Rise ball just misses the zone. 2-0. Emma now asking for a sign from Courtney. Courtney putting it down. Emma agrees with the call. Here we go. 2-0. Rise ball just missed the zone again. 3-0. Pitching very carefully to Walker here. So 3-0. You got to imagine you're probably going to get something to hit here. 3-0. Here it comes. And it is popped up to center field. Keeley under it, and Keeley records the final out. And so we will head into the bottom end of the 6th inning. Renegades have their work cut out for them. They are down by 1, and they got 6 outs to either match it or take the lead themselves. Let's see what's going to happen here. We will go to the bottom end of the 6th, 1-0.
I tell my son, I love you every single day. Now, my dad has never said that to me. Not because he doesn't love me, but because culturally it wasn't comfortable for him. Now that he's a grandfather, he says, I love you to my son every time he sees him. My advice to all the fathers out there, forget the cultural restrictions. They grow up way too fast for you to waste even a single precious moment.
We are back here on the Fremont campus of Ohlone College. This is Armando Galan. You are listening to Ohlone College softball action live from the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel. We got Courtney, Tulsa, and Karina all due up in this inning for the Renegades. And Courtney, who has the most home run potential out of all the Ohlone College bats, will lead off to start a important bottom end of the 6th inning.
Let's go, Bet.
And so here we go, folks. Courtney steps into the box. Now looks up to Schmitz as Olivia squats back down. And here we go, folks. Schmitz with their 0-0 delivery. It is popped and fouled by Courtney. Courtney tried to stay back as long as she could there. Was able to foul it off on the 0-0 there. Looks like a changeup off the hand of Schmitz.
Let's go.
Now Courtney with the 0-1. Here it comes home. Swung on and missed there on a rise ball.
Settle in. Come on.
Courtney now 0-2. Looking to try and find something here. Here comes home. Courtney pops this one to deep right field, and it is caught. Right into the glove of the right fielder there. Mendez.
Come on, Tulsa, pick him up.
Here now is Tulsa Carnes. And Tulsa with 2 home runs on the season. Be a perfect time for the 3rd one. Here it comes. Inside. Strike call. So now Tulsa with the 0-1. Awaiting it from Schmitz, and Schmitz kicks and deals. It's a fastball inside for a strike. And Tulsa got to come unglued here now. 0-2. The 0-2, here it comes home. Tulsa swings and misses.
All right, CJ, let's go.
Here now is Karina Dosena.
Come on, CJ.
So Karina now awaits her 0-0 from Schmitz. It bounces to the plate. 1-0.
Right to the chest. Love that.
Karina with her 1-0. Awaits. Here it comes. Inside. Strike.
Gloves upside down. Let's love. It's not that hot out here. Glove is upside down. The bottom of the 6th. We only got an inning left. I thought you were leaving.
So the 1-1 now to Dosena. Rise ball missed the zone. Karina, who has flown out twice in this game, looking to try and find a way aboard for the first time in this game. 2-1, here it comes. Check swung, but couldn't keep her bat back on that. Swung on and missed, 2-2. And that one bounced to the plate. It would have been 3-1. Karina can't think about that now. Just got to focus on the next pitch. 2-2. Here it comes. It is popped up into foul territory on the left side, and it lands on the netting. And so Karina able to stay alive there. It was a mistake 2-2 there that Karina was able to foul off. Caught a little bit too much of the zone there, but Karina couldn't stay back on that. Was able to foul it off, though. Stays alive, 2-2. Here we go. Bounces to the plate, 3-2. Now Karina. 3-2 count. We're going to try and find any way aboard. 3-2 from Schmitz. Here it comes. Well outside and high. Ball 4. And here now is Ashley Becknell, who's struck out twice in this game.
Hey, that's what we should do. It's a lot of balls in a row. I can't see. We left the bases.
And so Becknell gonna stand in the box and stare down Schmitz, and Schmitz is gonna stare her down too. Schmitz now ready, kicks and deals on her 0-0, and it's bunted by Becknell. It was a really hard hit bunt down the third baseline. Third baseman fields it, throws it back to first in time for the out. And so the Renegades unable to get a rally started, and they will need to hold the Lobos right where they are and try and get matched or win the game in the 7th. We'll be back in 30 seconds after this break.
Where's your emergency?
Everyone's on their way. What happened? Your friend's not breathing. She's dead? Please get my mom and dad. Oh my God!
All right, folks, so we are back here in the top end of the 7th inning, and if you're Renegade softball fan, I mean, again, just another one of those games where you're going to sit back and you're going to be proud of the effort that you see on the field. This is a game that, I don't think very many people outside of our little corner here in Fremont thought that this game was not going to be a very, very good game. A 14-1 Lobos squad facing a 5-12 Renegades team, and these Renegades within 1 here as we start the 7th inning. And would like to keep it that way. But, just once again proving what I've been saying all along. This team is not a 5-12 softball team. They are way better than their record suggests, and they are proving it once again. Popped straight up on the 0-0 delivery, and Courtney makes the play. No. In and out of the glove. And it was a tough play for Courtney there. So Olivia's going to stay alive here. 0-1.
You're locked in. We'll go.
And so far, through these 6 innings that we have played here in the 7th, Emma Ham giving up 1 run off of 5 hits and 1 error committed by her defense. So that run is not an earned run on the part of Emma Ham, and her 0-1. I believe that missed the zone. Yes, 1-1. So it was in and out of the glove of Courtney Bowden. 1-1 is the count. And the Renegades having a little bit of a conference here, trying to talk to each other. Definitely is a good thing to talk in this high-pressure situation. This is a high-pressure situation because they want to keep the score right where it is. So the count now officially 1-1. Olivia awaiting the 1-1, fouled off to the right side. 1-2. One, two, here it comes from Emma. It's a fastball fouled off to the right side.
Chelsea's up in there?
The 1-2 now. Here it comes from Ham. It bounces to the plate. 2-2. Emma now with the 2-2. Kicks and deals. Here it comes. Rise ball. It is flared out to center field, and Keeley ranges all the way over for the first out. So now it's 1 out. Here is Alicia Mendez. And Mendez. Oh, misses the zone. 1-0. Ellerton on deck for the Lobos. 1-0. Here it comes. And it is popped up to left field and deep. Ashley ranging all the way back to the warning track to make the play. Two out here in the inning. And here now is Ellerton. Sarah Ellerton.
Anyone but this one, huh? Be soft on this one.
Here comes the 0-0 now. Outer half, in there for a strike. And now with the 0-1, here it comes. It's a slider that misses the zone, 1-1.
Here we go.
So now with the 1-1, Emma Ham kicks and deals. So rise ball, 2-1. So now with the 2-1, Ham kicks and deals. It's on the ground to the left side. Karina has it, throws it to first. In time for the out. What a job there by Karina Docena. We will head to the bottom end of the 7th. 1 to match, 2 to win for the Renegades. That's what they need right now. Down by 1. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Where's your emergency?
Everyone's on their way. What happened? Your friend's not breathing. Yes, please get my mom and dad. Oh my God!
And we are back here on the Fremont campus of Ohlone College. This is it, folks. Like I said before, 1 to match and 2 to win. And the Renegades absolutely need a match here. They have 3 outs left in this game to try and either match or win this game. And in to do it for the Renegades will be Ashley Emanuel, then Keely Chin, and Ari Fuentes' spot. We'll see what Ari, or what we're going to do here with Ari. I imagine maybe there might be a pinch hitter or potentially not. We don't know quite yet. Ari's 1 for 2 on the afternoon. And so now Emmanuel steps into the box.
Don't call the comeback.
And here we go. Schmitz in there for a strike on the 0-0. Looking to try and get the complete game and the complete game shutout. So it'll be a complete game shutout victory for her if she can get through this 7th inning. And the Renegades don't want that to happen. 0-1, here it comes home. It is popped up to center field, and is it down? It is caught by the center fielder.
I saw chalk. I saw chalk. Turf was flying in the air.
And Julie Marshall saying that she saw turf come up. And they are going to call it a base hit.
Oh, really? Okay.
No, they are not. Okay. Ashley, apparently Ashley wasn't told she was out, so all right. All right. She is out. Official call is an F8. Here now is Keely Chen with 1 out. Now Keely with her 0-0 on the ground to the right side, and perfectly played there by the Lobos. 2 out. So for the final hope here for the Renegades, it is Ari Fuentes.
Oh, shit. I honestly What?
So Ari, with her 0-0, fouls it off to the right side. 0-1.
Sorry.
Come
on, babe.
That was 1 run game.
Come on, kid. Straight to it.
And Ari now with their 0-1 in there for a strike. 0-2 now. The Renegades down to their last strike.
I thought it was solid.
Here comes the 0-2 now. And swung on and missed. And that'll end the game. And so the Renegades will be shut out here at home against the Lobos by a score of 1-0, and we'll be back in 30 seconds with post-game analysis.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right, because a few hours ago in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign, not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
All right, and we are back here, folks. So post-game analysis, I mean, this is just, it goes to show you how important one mistake is in a game. And the Renegades surrendering only 1 run off of a throwing error, and that was in the 4th inning, and that was the deciding factor of this game. Renegades stranding too many base runners in this game as well. Let me count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total base runners. 7 total base runners in this game, and two of which were in scoring position at one point or another during this game. And so that really does hurt a lot. No, 3 of them in scoring positions, and that really does hurt a lot. But in the end, the silver lining is that, you know, the Lobos, they will be moving on to 15-1, and the Renegades, unfortunately, will be going to 5-13 on the season. But the Renegades have once again proved what we have constantly been saying, that this team is a great softball team. And again, even though the effort was there and the result is not what they wanted, they have to be really proud of themselves after this effort. And they were just, one less mistake away from continuing this game into extra innings. The one run that they gave up was not an earned run. It was a run off of an error. And you got to be very proud of that. Emma Hamm having herself a great afternoon at the plate. And it's just, unfortunately, it just wasn't enough to win this game. But the Renegades, I think it's safe to say now, especially after this performance, finding their form, and they are going to be fun to watch throughout the rest of the season. I cannot wait to have an opportunity to start, seeing what this team is going to look like, in this form and in this mojo that they've gotten from themselves. And so from there, tomorrow we have a game against Reedley College. I will unfortunately not be here. I have class from 11 to 3, and I cannot miss this. We have our casting for our spring semester films, so I have to be there. I'll probably be actually in class until 9 p.m. tomorrow, from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. So it's going to be a big day for us tomorrow in the film department. So if you are looking for live coverage of tomorrow's game, the best place to find it is, coming here and getting yourself a ticket and coming on out and watching your Ohlone College softball Renegades against Reedley. And it should be a great one, especially with the Renegades finding form. But man, this one really does hurt to say that the Renegades will fall in a great effort against the Monterey Peninsula Lobos by a score of 1-0. It hurts like words cannot imagine. But the silver lining is they have found form without a doubt. And so fans, thank you so much for listening to this game. We had just about 50 viewers listening in on today's game. Just another heartbreaker, though, as we will leave the Fremont campus. We'll be back next week with more softball and baseball action live. Thank you all so much for listening.